Good day, everyone. When we hear about the word peace, many people immediately imagine silence, calm places, or a world without conflict. We think of beaches, quiet mornings, or moments where nothing stressful is happening. However, real peace is so much more than that. Peace is not simply the absence of war, noise, or problems. Real peace is the presence of understanding, acceptance, and emotional stability within ourselves and other people. Today, I will discuss what real peace means, why it is important, and how we can achieve it in our daily lives. First, real peace begins within ourselves. Many people may appear peaceful on the outside, but internally they are struggling with stress, fear, insecurity, or pressure. Some people smile while carrying emotional pain that nobody notices at all. This proves that peace is not just external, it is also emotional and mental. Inner peace happens when we learn to manage our emotions in healthy ways. For example, a student who fails an exam may feel disappointed, but instead of giving up, they accept the situation, improve themselves, and continue trying. That is real peace. Not a life without failure, but the ability to stay calm and hopeful despite challenges. Second, real peace also involves our relationships with other people, may it be our families, friendships, or even schools and communities. People have different personalities, opinions, and beliefs. However, peace exists when people choose understanding instead of hatred, communication instead of violence, and forgiveness instead of revenge. For instance, when classmates misunderstand each other, the easiest response is anger or silent treatment. But true peace happens when both sides listen, communicate respectfully, and solve the problem maturely. Peace does not mean agreeing all the time. It means respecting one another despite differences. Another important aspect of peace is freedom from constant comparison. In today's generation, social media often affects our peace of mind. Many people compare their appearance, achievements, or lifestyle with others, especially online. As a result, they become insecure, pressured, and unhappy. Real peace comes when we stop measuring our worth based on likes, followers, popularity, or unrealistic standards. It comes when we accept ourselves while still striving to improve. Moreover, peace is connected to kindness. A peaceful person does not spread negativity just because they are hurting. Instead, they choose empathy and understanding. Imagine a classroom where students encourage one another instead of competing unfairly. Imagine a society where people listen before judging. That kind of peace creates healthier communities. It is also important to understand that peace does not mean life will always be perfect. Problems, failures, heartbreaks, and disappointments are part of life. However, peace gives people the strength to face difficulties without losing themselves completely. Mahatma Gandhi once said, "Peace is not the absence of conflict, but the ability to cope with it." This quotation reminds us that peace is not about escaping challenges. It is about handling them with patience, wisdom, and emotional strength. So, as I conclude, I want everyone to remember this. Real peace is not found in perfect situations. It is found in a calm mind, a forgiving heart, and a life filled with understanding, kindness, and purpose. If we want a peaceful world, we must first create peace within ourselves. Thank you and have a peaceful day.